What's up, everybody? It's Coach Colton here at Columbus Martial Arts. Just want to do a quick video for you guys today. We had done a recent gym etiquette video or dojo martial arts etiquette video that was focused on parents yelling from the bleachers or talking from the bleachers. We talked about how that's an absolute no-no at any martial arts school that you go to, especially arts, with how we run our programs and the structure that we have. But today we're shifting focus away from parents and onto the students. A big part of academy etiquette at any martial arts school, definitely ours, is personal hygiene. And I'm sure as those students get older and they start to turn a little ripe, everyone has to talk with their students about hygiene and using deodorant and that kind of stuff. We're talking about, even with our younger students, hygiene. When you come to class, you want to make sure that your fingernails are cut short and your hair, if you have long hair, make sure it's tied up in some way where it's not going to be super messy or you're going to have your hair accidentally pulled or stepped on or get caught up in Velcro if you're wearing a headgear or something like that. Also, when you're going onto the mat, we have no shoes on the mat of any kind. We're 100% barefoot on the mat. We have many students and we clean the mats every day, and we don't wear shoes on the mats to keep the mats as clean as possible. Of course, with 100 kids running around, they're still going to get dirty. That's why we clean them every day, but they're going to get extra dirty if you walk on those mats with your shoes that you wear outside in the parking lot, in the playground, at school, etc. Also, one thing I've been noticing lately is there's a lot of inconsistency when my students go to the restroom. When they ask the coach, hey, can I use the restroom? The coach says yes, they bow off, and as soon as they bow off, a couple of different things are happening or not happening that could be good or bad. And I thought about doing a technique of the day, just breaking down step by step of how to use the restroom. I might do that one as a bit of a gag video, depending on how much traction this one gets. A second video might need to be warranted, because some of my students, I understand it might be a restroom emergency and you're running to the restroom as fast as you can because you want to get back and enjoy your fun class. But if you're running into that bathroom and you didn't put your shoes back on, you're going to track all of the nasty germs that are in that restroom back onto that mat. And that's a complete no-no, super big etiquette foul. And if we see that happen, we are going to, ultimately have to clean the mat extra or possibly not allow you back on the mat. Already given you a warning. So that's why we highly encourage you guys to bring flip-flops or Crocs or some type of shoe that goes on and off easily, where you don't have to waste a lot of time in those emergency situations. You hop off the bed, slide those shoes on, take off to the restroom. Obviously, if you're coming to class straight from school, I know you may have tennis shoes on or dress shoes or some kind of shoe you're going to have to tie. And in that case, we just have to, be diligent, tie those shoes. Then when you get to the restrooms, students, step by step, step 1, knock on the door if it's closed. Step 2, open the door. Step 3, turn the light on. Step 4, close the door, lock it, use the restroom. I'm not going step by step, I guess. I said a couple things in a row, but you get the idea. I said my students, like it's their house, went into the restroom, didn't close the door, or went into the restroom, closed the door, light was off, door was unlocked. Student looks under the crack of the door, sees the light is off, thinking no one's in here, so they don't knock, they open the door, and it was awkward for both of them. So make sure when we're using the restroom, we might be in a rush, but we have to do all of those extra things. We want to make sure our shoes are on, knock first, see if anyone's in the restroom, go in the restroom, lock the door, turn the light on, use the restroom, wash the hands, okay? Always wash the hands, soap and water, and then come back to class. No one wants to work with the student who's the stinky kid, okay? So all my students out there listening, don't be the stinky kid. Make sure we're wearing our shoes off the mat, no shoes on the mat, washing our hands, and this uniform here needs to be washed consistently. If you're coming to class and you have a stinky uniform, like that guy from the Charlie Brown that walks around, I forget his name, he has the dust cloud behind him. If you know, put it in is it Pigpen? Is that his name? That might not be his name. If you know his name, drop it in the comments. But you're going to be the nasty person that no one wants to work with, because you're going to wrestle with them and touch them or block their punches, and you're going to transfer all the cooties, okay? So just want to do a quick video today. Make sure that we're having great etiquette throughout the academy. Respect, focus, discipline, all of those things. Self-discipline is our word this month. I know that it can be a little annoying doing those extra things, and it's taking time away from those other things you want to do, but a great black belt always has that discipline to make sure that those small things are happening, okay? We can't just do the big things. We have to do all of the small things too. So go ahead, like this video, Write down in the comment, what was that guy's name? I don't know. And if you have any questions that you want to talk about in the next video, let me know as well. Hope to see you guys in the mat soon. Bye, everybody.